Okay, hello people. Alright, so pretty much the title says it all. I'm pretty sure I'm the first person to do this. I've had this race for a while. Actually, like 2 weeks now. What I see that works the best for this race is the Pagani Forza Edition. So if you don't have it, then honestly, buy it off the auction house. People sell these for pretty cheap on the auction house. I'm actually going to look right now to see. I am currently on an Xbox One X, which is fairly slow compared to my Series X. But I have my recording set up on this, so I have to deal with it. So anyway, if for whatever reason you don't know how to use the auction house, you just... Sorry, I'm stupid. Go to Pagani, the Wyra FE, confirm. And like I said, they're fairly cheap. 600k is nothing. As you can see, I have 165 million credits. I'm going to basically explain that, how I have this. So the race I'm about to show you, you can max out your skill points or get fairly close around 970, 980. And which in about 3.5 hours, and it allows you to get like 70 something super wheel spins and around 84, 85 regular wheel spins. And you've probably seen this before, but you buy a bunch of these Cayman GTS 2015, the Porsche. I can say Porsche, but I don't want to. And you go in and buy the skill points. So I'll just get in here real quick. I'm just going to explain the whole process of what I do. And essentially how I got so many credits, I bought every single car in the game. If I didn't get them from Wheelspin, I just straight up saved like 20 million credits to buy the 20 million credit cars. And I've been lucky about 3 or 4 times now where I've landed on them again and I've sold them for about like 11 million credits. Some of the cars I've sold on the auction house for like 17 million credits. Like the Ferrari LaFerrari is worth a lot, close to 20 million. I've sold one of them. Yeah, it helps you get a lot of credits. I don't know what to do with my credits that I got right now. So I just kind of have them. But anyway, when you use your skill points, I have none because I just used them all. So you'd buy this one, this, and then these two. Or you can just buy the super wheel spin, which would be 11 skill points, but then this would be 14. I would just go with the 14. And yeah, so each one of these is going to cost 14. 999 is like 72 or something like that. I don't know. I didn't really do the math. And anyway, I'm going to get back into the Pagani and I'm going to show you my race. I'm going to show you the share code thing. Let's get back in here. My Xbox One X is kind of slow loading. My Xbox Series X is like instant, so... But it's just not in my... I'm in my office right now. It's not in here. Okay. I never get the barn finds. I have all the cars, so... Yeah. So anyway, you're going to head up here to the Los Jardines circuit. So, you have to obviously have this unlocked, because it'll unlock this. The game's been out for like almost a month now, so if you've been playing with it for a little while, then you probably have it. Either fast travel there or drive there. It takes maybe like a minute to get here from driving. So anyway, go in here, enter event, click on solo. I guess wait for it to load. Making sure this thing's still working. There we go. My other Xbox doesn't do this at all. Go over to Event Lab. So I do have multiples. This one, it doesn't give as many skill points, but you have a way less chance of actually like crashing your car in this one. So I will show you this one, but it doesn't work as well. So there's the share code 177705571. And you can honk the horn at any time to just end it. So even at the first lap, after 2 seconds in, hit the honk button and you'll instantly win the race. There's no bot, but you do get 50% extra credits. Eventually they'll probably fix that. And this is the one I'm talking about. That's really good. About $999 after 3.5 hours. 219, 453, 594. That's again 219, 453, 594 for the share code. Pause the video, whatever, write it down. But I'm going to show you. I'm not really sure how my Xbox One X really works at loading this game. I literally only use this to record videos. I don't play on it or anything. So hopefully it doesn't take forever. It might. If you hear some random background noise, it's probably my dog. She's walking around. Right now she's got dog food. Alright. I don't know if this is a glitch or what, but sometimes you'll see your character inside the car and he'll be outside of it. Not really sure how that works. But anyway. Alright, here we go. So obviously in here, also you will have to follow these settings. Assisted, auto steering. I'm not 100% certain if both of these need to be on, but just keep them on. You can test them if you want. The reason is one of the turns makes it so then, like, if you don't have them on, you'll drift and you'll run into a wall. And if you don't have that 25 skill point thing where it lets you crash during the skill chain, then it's going to ruin your skills chain. Like, duh. So just turn them both on, I guess, or test it and then figure out which one is it, which. I'm going to see if I can... Okay, no... Anyway. I mean, I guess pause this if you want and change this all. Or you can just find a random tune. So, mine goes about 260. And here we go. Alright. I'm going to turn off the radio. Basically, just hold down your acceleration. There's a chance you will crash at... The other race that I showed you, you pretty much won't crash. Honestly, you might when you turn all the way at the end, but I wouldn't not pay attention. Like, I wouldn't set this and go to sleep. It's just not very long. I usually watch Netflix or something while this is AFK. Right here, there's a chance where he'll crash, but you'll know because he'll head right toward that tree. But if you do that, just click the start button and then click L, like the left trigger, or not the left trigger, the left thumbstick, to reset the position of your car. Whatever button, if you're on PC, it's different. It'll say it down at the bottom left-hand side of the screen when you pause the game. But I found the Pagani to work very well with this because it does have that 2500 per ultimate speed score. And it gets it like constantly. So pretty much, this is how it works. I just put a bunch of little ramps. And you'll get kangaroo and great air skills. My other race that I made is only air skills, but there's a lot more of them. But you pretty much never get 20 skill points. So, but I'll do a whole like 2 laps. If you want to keep watching, you can. That's fine. Just pretty much just going to drive back and forth a couple times. It's going to be like another 8 or 9 minutes. Each race each lap of this race is about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. But the first lap you might get 9 skill points, 8 or 9. Second, or the way down here, 8 or 9, and then the way back, 8 or 9. You will get the occasional 10. 10 actually happens pretty often. Like this is gonna probably give me 10, maybe. Never mind. I'm not fast enough. Oh, it will give me 10. I already had some. You also do get about 4,800 experience per time you go down and back. So, like, it's over 9,000. I just had to say that. Each lap. So, 9,000 experience per lap just from the skill points. So, you do get quite a lot of wheel spins from just going back and forth. He occasionally does this crazy stuff where he goes all over the place, but for the most part, it corrects itself. I usually am watching it from like the side or whatever while I'm doing something else. But yeah, I guess I completed 12 Forzathon challenges. As far as I know, I'm the only one that made this race. I don't really see any other popular ones where it's these little ramp things. So, yeah, I guess I'm the first one to do this. I'm sure I'm not the first one to do this, but I don't really go out of my way to find or look up stuff like this. So, yeah. I am working on other stuff, trying to figure out other ways to do this to make it more efficient and to use more cars. My other one that I made, where the ramps aren't as high, I use like the Unicorn, the version 2 one. I used the freaking Volkswagen that I was driving at the start of this video. And like the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, it does the race really fast, but only gets like 10 skill points a lap. So the Unicorn also doesn't really get that many. I'll try to test other cars later on. But yeah, so that one I got 18 or 19 maybe. Yep, I got 19 skill points for one lap. I'm just going to try to ramble on for the next lap. So that was 4 minutes and 25 seconds. It takes about 3.5 hours. So far so good. It hasn't crashed into that tree. And the second version of this I made, there's also not any ramps going up that hill. So it's even safer. But I still am going to have to go again and kind of make sure that you're hitting 100,000 skill points by the end. And it'll be a lot more effective. It's just, or like 100,000 times 5. It's just kind of difficult because it takes like, it took like 2 hours just making this. And you can't edit your route, which is kind of sucky. But whatever. I'll still be testing it and making it, seeing if it works. And if I do have a better one, then I will be making another video. I'm just pretty much showing that you're pretty much getting like 18 to 20 skill points a lap. Occasionally at the beginning, your skill chain might not end. That's why it's also another reason why it's good to kind of have this going in the background while you're doing something else. So you can make sure that doesn't happen. There has been a couple times during this race where the car will just get like stuck on something random, which makes no sense. But it will. All you have to do is move it to the right or left, depending on where it's stuck. And right here is the reason why you need traction control on. So then, yeah. Like right here, I just slow it down just so I can bank those skill points. Kind of annoying, but I'm working on a version where it's has more time to slow down and more time to bank those skill points. But like I said, it takes forever to actually make one of these races. So it's definitely a work in progress. But I'm pretty close to getting it to work. And yeah, then you can get millions and millions of credits from skills or wheel spins and super wheel spins. Hopefully they don't get rid of the Porsche Cayman GTS, like that skill tree, like they did with the Willys Jeep. I did do that for like probably 200 super wheel spins while I still could. So that's also another reason why I have every single car. So yeah. So we got 10 skill points the first lap. I'm going to call it a lap even though it's not an actual lap. It's like half a lap. So maybe the second way down through here, maybe we'll hit 100,000. It's usually like 88,000 to the occasional 100,000. I've never seen it less than 8 skill points going down one way. So at minimum, you'll get, I wouldn't say 16. I actually haven't gotten a minimum of 16. It's usually 17 or 18 or more. There is the occasional 20, which is nice. This one looks like it might be a 20. Maybe? No. This is a 19, which is pretty good. So yeah. The first lap I got 18. The second lap I got 19. So you're probably always going to get 18 or more. I honestly haven't even hit 17. But anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. And if I do get a better working one, I will be obviously uploading it. And it'll be on the same YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. And anyway, this is how you end the race. Boom. And my horn is a gunshot. I'm just going to show you what I got after 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Hopefully this doesn't crash my Xbox. If it does, then I'm probably going to end the video. And is it working? Nothing's moving. Hello? Nothing. It sounds like my Xbox One X is really struggling here. So, fun fact real quick, if you're actually still watching this. The Xbox One S has no problem playing this whatsoever. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess it's not going to load.